So this influencer had a fan who didn't just admire her, he went full psycho mode. Found her address, showed up at her house, and tried to set it on fire. Her name is Jess Foxy, a Twitch streamer known for playing Fortnite and landing sniper shots like she's auditioning for a hitman job. And her fans, well, some just cheer for her. Others belong on a watch list. Meet Farhan, a fan who didn't just watch Jess Foxy's streams, he practically worshipped them. For years, he tuned in religiously, slowly convincing himself that he was falling in love with her. Like any dedicated fan, he dropped messages in the chat, throw in a few donations, except his few donations added up to a whopping $3,000. And in his head, that $3,000 wasn't a donation. It was a down payment on Jess Foxy's attention. Maybe a thank you, maybe a little recognition, or in his most delusional fantasies, a romantic connection. At some point, who knows when, the worst possible thing happens to Farhan. He finds out that Jess Foxy has a boyfriend. And just like that, his entire fantasy world comes crashing down. Betrayal doesn't even begin to cover what he feels. I mean, he sent her $3,000. How could she do this to him? Now in his mind, she had betrayed him. The more he thought about it, the angrier he got. His sadness turned into pure rage. And then he made a plan. If she hurt him, he was going to hurt her right back. First, Farhan goes online and finds out exactly where Jess Foxy lives. Then, like a totally normal person, not really, he packs his bag with sparklers and a bunch of thermite. Thermite is a special powder used in fireworks and, well, burning through metal. Next, he flies from New York to Ohio, and somehow, he gets the thermite past airport security. No idea how. Maybe TSA was taking a nap. But whatever, he lands, rents a car, and heads to Home Depot to buy a ceramic pot. Why? Because he has a brilliant idea. Back at his Airbnb, he mixes everything together and builds himself a giant Roman candle. Except this one isn't for a birthday party. At 11 p.m., Farhan drives to Jess Foxy's house. And then he sees it. His target. Not her, but the next best thing. Her car, sitting right in front of the house just waiting for him. Farhan just casually strolls up her driveway like he owns the place. He walks up to the car, checking it out. Jess Foxy's home security camera catches the whole thing. A few hours later, he's back. This time, with all his supplies. He walks right up to Jess Foxy's car, cool as ever. First, he places a little brick-shaped box on the hood. Then he sets that ceramic pot he bought right on top. Finally, he lights the fuse and just walks away like he's in an action movie. The moment the fuse burns out, whoosh, Jess Foxy's car turns into a giant fireball. Now I don't know if Farhan did this to scare her, teach her a lesson, or just have his ultimate notice me queen moment. But here's the funny part. Jess Foxy isn't even home. She's off on vacation, probably lounging on a beach somewhere, sipping a drink and enjoying the very same money he threw at her. But guess who is home? Her mom. She looks out the window, sees the car on fire, and her eyes go wide. Oh no! She grabs her phone as fast as she can and calls 911. By now the fire is getting bigger. It spreads to the fence and even starts burning the side of the house. But luckily the firefighters get there just in time. They put out the fire before it can destroy the house. Jess Foxy's car, though? It's completely ruined. Nothing but a burnt mess. Then the police show up. Jess's mom shows them the security camera video, and there he is, a strange man on camera, setting the fire. The police start walking around the neighborhood, looking for the guy in the video. Then they turn a corner. Bam! There's a random car parked on the side of the road, and guess who's sitting inside? Yep, it's Farhan. The officers walk up and knock on his window.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Just wanted to rest up a little bit. I have a long drive.
Why are you doing it out here?
Farhan pauses. No reason. Yeah, totally not suspicious at all. Farhan tries to play it cool. Oh, I'm just visiting a friend. I was tired, so I pulled over to get some sleep.
So why did you decide to just pull off in a neighborhood to sleep? I'm so confused.
Because I drove 40 miles here, and I literally came like an hour ago, and I was like shot, and so I just needed to knock out.
So you just pull off into a random neighborhood?
So you just pull off into a random neighborhood to sleep? Farhan nods. Yeah. They're definitely not buying it.
The reason why I ask is because there was somebody who set a car on fire.
Who set a car on fire?
Yes.
Like, what do you mean? Like, how do you set a car on fire?
They set the car on fire.
Like, they lit the gas tank? Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then you're back here.
No, I mean...
Well, you see how that's why I'm contacting you? You see how it's weird?
Yeah. But no, I mean, that wasn't me.
Then they search his car. Nothing inside links him to the crime, but they keep questioning him. And the more they ask, the sweatier Farhan gets.
I know the best policy is to be honest, and I'm not waiting for anybody. And I didn't set anybody's car on fire or anything like that, promise you.
So they put him in their car while they bring in the K9 unit. The plan? Let the dog track the scent from the crime scene and see if it leads right to Farhan's car. Before they do, the officers give him one last chance to come clean.
So be honest with you, man. We got a dog that's tracking right now, okay?
Okay.
From where the crime happened, okay? You be honest with me. Is that dog gonna lead straight to this car?
No, I promise you it's not.
Yeah, because promising the cops always works. Oh, but guess what? It totally does. The K9 unit sniffs around, follows the trail, and boom, walks right up to Farhan's car. At this point, the cops are done playing nice. They pull up the security footage and shove it in his face.
Anything else you want to tell me?
It's not me.
That's not you?
No.
Sure looks like you and everything you're wearing.
It's not me.
That's not you, huh? Look a little closely. Your heart's starting to race a little bit more.
Is it? Because it's not me. I feel like you're trying to tell me it's me, but it's not.
It's not you, huh?
It's really not.
That's not you?
No.
No? Okay. Well, it's kind of funny how that appears to be you. Reflective shoes, pants,
Are they?
the shirt, your
No,
beard.
that is not me. Man, I don't know what to tell you. That's just not me.
Bam! Police slap the cuffs on him. Oh, and it gets even better. Not even 10 feet away from his car, officers find a bag stashed under a pine tree. And guess what's inside? The hat, the mask, and the latex gloves he was wearing in the video. This guy didn't just get caught, he practically gift-wrapped the evidence. So anyway, Farhan gets charged with aggravated arson, breaking and entering, and possession of criminal tools. Basically, the legal system's way of saying, congrats, you played yourself. And in the end, he takes a plea deal. Because let's be real, fighting this case would have been like trying to argue with a security camera. Final result? 46 months in prison. That's almost 4 years to sit and think about how maybe, just maybe, setting a car on fire over an internet crush wasn't the smartest idea.